guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, however, my name is Bram. I talk about all things, what do I talk about? Fashion, shopping, luxury, lifestyle, and travel. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would join me on this YouTube journey, hit the subscribe button, and become a member of my growing YouTube family. All right, guys. So today I saw somebody else do this video. I was not tagged, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. So I just thought it was interesting. I saw a bunch of people do this, like basically the items. I don't remember what it was called, what the tag was called exactly, but it was like the items that social media influenced me to buy, and were they good, were they good purchases or were they not? So because I didn't want to drag everything out here out of my closet, I'm just going to pop up pictures as we go and tell you what I think. Hopefully, I'm only going to do 5. We're going to do 5 items, and I don't think this is going to be a very long video. Sometimes I say that, and that's not true, because I'll go off on tangents and talk and all that stuff. So we'll see. I had coffee this morning. It might be chatty, but I'm going to try to get through it in less than 20 minutes, okay? Because I feel like after that, like, people are just not watching anymore. But I tend to do, like, usually my videos land between like 25 and 35. I just need to like get better at like getting to the point, but sometimes, you just want to get chatty. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, number 1. So these are honestly going to be items from like all different years and stuff. Just like some major items that I was definitely influenced to buy. Okay, so first one is the ever famous Celine glasses. These. So, okay, where do I start with these glasses? I was in the mall. I guess it was not last summer, the summer before, like when these, right? The summer of 23, when these like were hot. I was in the mall, and I think so. In the mall, and there was like a Celine pop-up in the middle of the mall, and I went in and they had the glasses, and I was like, oh, I've seen these on social media. I put them on. My mother was with me, and she was like, those are too small for your face. You look stupid. So I put them back. I didn't buy them. And then I could never find them again. They were totally out of stock forever. However, they did have a version that was in stock that I was able to get my hands on. So I got this version right here. I like them. I do think that they look good. I think that we all had to get used to a smaller sunglass, because we had been with like the very huge glasses, or like aviators, like those type of glasses, for like quite a while. So it took a minute to kind of like retrain yourself to look at like what looks good and stuff like that. So I think that really was what it was. I don't think that any one person can only wear a certain type of, sunglasses. But I do think that we all get into these moments where we're like, okay, we can't wear small glasses anymore. We can't wear big glasses anymore. Those look stupid. Those look dated. And that's it was just like trying to process smaller glasses again, in my opinion. So I didn't get those. I ended up with these. These are super cute on, but I don't wear them. Am I glad I had them? I wish that I had waited for the ones that I had wanted originally. I do think that those glasses are way more wearable than the ones that I purchased. So the ovals are way more wearable than like the diamond shape that I purchased. And once the oval became available again, let me go back. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Start this again. So again, I tried on the oval version that everybody wanted, that was like the hottest ones, and those were not in, my mother was like, nope. And then literally after that, they blew up like crazy, and I never saw them again. For a long time, I never saw them again in store or online. Okay, so that was goodbye. Finally, these became available, right? So these are this version, okay, which is like this diamond shaped version. I think they're super cute, honestly. I actually don't know why I don't wear them more. I just think that they're definitely harder to like make work. I don't know. They're harder to like figure out because they're a whole thing. Like they're a whole diamond thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's more work for me to figure these out because I'm usually in like sweatpants and like a tank top or whatever. And I feel like those other ones were very, I mean, they're just ovals. So they were very easy to just go like with anything. Whereas this is sort of like, I feel like I need to be dressed cooler in order for these to work. So I do like them, but I just think that I should have probably waited for the correct ones. So then I found these. These are Jean Paul Gaultier. And I got them because they reminded me a lot of the Celines. So do you see what's happening here? What's happening is I ended up with 2 glasses now, right? Now, I like these. I actually really like them. I think that they are a good size. I think they are, I like them. I think they're very good. They're a little more round versus oval than the Celines, but my point is that you see what happened here, right? I wanted 1 pair of Celine glasses and I ended up with 2 pairs of sunglasses that I could have just gotten the 1 Celine glasses and been done, but I didn't. And then recently, over this last summer sometime, the silver, I had a Nordstrom like gift card and I thought that maybe I'll go get the silver because I have gold. I don't have many silver glasses. And I went and I got those in the oval. And I ended up returning them because I just felt like silver it just didn't look good on me. Gold is really my color. And I returned those. But anyway, what a disaster. Like I should have just gotten what I wanted from the beginning, not listened to, what anybody else thought about what they looked like and just done it. But I didn't. So that's all. Anyway, that's why I feel like if there's something that you want enough, scratching the itch with something else is just not worth it. Okay. All right. So next one is another pair of sunglasses. These are, what are these? Are these YSL? I think these are YSL. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Do you promise? I saw these on, I think it was Esther Coco Berg. And I don't remember exactly what she was wearing or whatever, but I saw these on her and I was like, oh my God. Like those are the coolest freaking glasses I've ever seen. And I have nothing like them except, of course, I do have something like them. I literally have something like them. But I ended up getting a really good price on like one of the sunglasses you can usually find at a good price from one of these like sunglass sites online. And so I got it from somewhere. I don't even remember where, but I don't wear them because again, I am usually very dressed down and I feel like these are super cool girl glasses, but you have to dress them up. Like Esther, when she wears certain, like, I don't know, the whole thing matches, like the whole family matches. She looks amazing with them and like whatever, but like, I just don't put that much time and energy into what I look like on a daily basis. So I should, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Maybe one day. But anyway, I love them. I just have not worn them enough. And I was totally influenced specifically by her to buy these stupid ass sunglasses. All right. Anyway, don't laugh. Okay, next one. Actually, so we're going to do 6 because I literally added this on a whim. Next one is the Prada phone case. The rhinestone version. I'll pop a picture here. I bought this after I was literally dreaming about this stupid case for my iPhone 14. I saw a lot of people doing, you do selfies in the mirror with your iPhone case and it's all glittery and beautiful. And I mean, we were like super into this Prada crystal situation. And I had 2 of the bags. I had a pink and I had a black that I ended up selling because I just didn't use them. But I was like, you know what? I want a little bit of glitter. So I ended up with those. Oh, I also have a pair of shoes that matched it. Anyway, I ended up with the phone case because it gave me the glitter at a much more reasonable price, I guess. But obviously it is totally worthless to me right now. And Fashion File won't even buy it. Nothing I can do with this stupid iPhone 14 case that is literally in perfect condition that I wore on my phone for 2.5 years, 2 years. Yeah. And now I have a 16 and I don't need it anymore. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's, you know, and I know that's why we don't spend our money on, you know, designer phone cases. I know, realistically, I know, but I was just obsessed with that one. And I don't even know, I think Tamara had, I think that's how she pronounces it, right? Tamara. I think that she had the crystal one, and there was a few other people, and I was just like, oh, that looks so freaking beautiful, and I want one too. And anyway, that's what happened. I used it like crazy. It was so, it's annoying though, because it was so bumpy. And the way that I hold my phone, I had like a callus here for a very long time holding my phone because the rhinestones would just like rub and rub and rub. But super beautiful. I mean, I can't say enough about the phone. I didn't lose, not, you know, the phone case. I didn't lose a crystal. I mean, like it's all intact. It's all beautiful. It's all as shiny as it was the day that I unboxed it. But I probably should have just kept a bag or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but definitely I was influenced by all the people taking selfies in the mirror with this case. And yeah, now I have a case that I don't need. Okay, next one, Fendace. Okay, I was obsessed with Fendace. Fendace, everything. I ended up getting a few things. So I ended up getting, what did I end up getting? Oh, I skipped one. Okay, anyway, I ended up getting a pair of slides and like a bum bag. Okay, so bum bag, super cool, whatever. I actually ended up selling it because I have 10,000 bum bags and it wasn't special enough. I did, however, get a lot of use out of it when I had it. So do I think it was good? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't sell it for very much, which is annoying. It was what it was. I also got this tote, which was my first choice. Absolutely incredibly beautiful, but humongous. I mean, I don't know where anybody's going with that. There was no shoulder strap for it. It was literally just this giant shopping bag. I was never going to use it, so I ended up returning it immediately. The only thing I kept from that collection were the slides. I think the slides are worth it. I mean, I think that they're beautiful. They are very wide, and so I cannot wear them for long periods of time because they literally don't stay on my feet very well. But I do think that they're beautiful. They're fun. They're a piece of, you know, they're a piece of Fendace, which I do like because I like both Fendi and I like Versace, and it is up my alley with like just how ornate and maximalist it is. So I do like it, but I should have gone for something else, like maybe the baguette bag. That was, they were very, very hard to get your hands on. Yeah, so that's really why I ended up with what I ended up with, because they were impossible to get once they came out. I just wasn't lucky enough to end up with I either wanted the white or the brown baguette bag, and whatever. That didn't happen. There's a lot of them on the pre-loved market. Maybe one day. I don't really care anymore. But the slides, yes and no. You know, I don't have a straight answer for you guys, honestly. Yes and no. Yes, I like the collection. I'm not mad that I got a piece of it, but I just got the wrong piece. I guess that's the answer to that. Might be the answer. I just got the wrong piece. I wasn't good under pressure. It didn't work in that moment, and I kind of fumbled the ball with that collection and what I ended up purchasing and keeping. So that's that. The next one is the Crystal Gucci slides. So these came out in, I don't know, 18 or 19, and they were stupidly priced. I mean, like $1,000 for a pair of slides back then was absolutely ridiculous. The most ridiculous thing ever. I was obsessed because people were wearing the slides and they had the headband. Now, headbands don't really stay on my head. I don't know if I have like a weird shaped head or something, but maybe like, I don't know. They don't stay on my head. I don't know how, I can't do much with my hair. I wear it like this. And so the headband wasn't going to work for me, but I ended up with the slides. I was so precious about them that I didn't wear them probably for the first year and a half that I had them. And then one day I was like, you know what? This is stupid. I'm just going to wear them because by the time like you actually want to use them, they're going to be vintage and like, you know, whatever. So I have worn them consistently since I actually started wearing them, and they're super comfortable. I still wear them all the time. They look incredible in the sun. I've definitely gotten my cost per wear out of these shoes for sure. They are still in perfect condition, except for the fact, if you guys had watched any of my like shoe videos, like best and worst or whatever, you would have seen that I I put these up as like a pair of like my most used. Some of the stones are turning black. I'm not sure what's up with that. I might see about if I can bring them into Gucci and see if Gucci can do anything about it at some point. I don't know if they can or not, but it would be nice if they could because they were so expensive. They should honestly last forever. But they were definitely worth it. I was 100% influenced to buy them, and I'm glad I did because they're like absolutely, they are on a sunny day, like my favorite slides to wear. You can't be unhappy looking at them. It's like rainbows, like all on the walls and everywhere you go. It's just absolutely beautiful. So next one, most of these are no's. Honestly, most of these items I should not have been influenced. And I think I just need to I think I need to start thinking about my purchases a little bit better. The next one is this Miu Miu bag. I think this is called the bow bag. I got it super early on whenever this style came out because I saw it. This was like the one that everybody was putting all the charms on. And so I was like, I need that bag and I'm going to put a whole bunch of charms on it and let me get it and show you. Hold on. Pause for a minute because this is the last one I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so it is this bag. I literally have put all these charms on it. Now, do I like it? Yes, I think it's absolutely beautiful. I just haven't worn it enough, honestly. I was obsessed with this whole idea of this like crazy charm situation because I love charms. I always have. I always probably will. And I was excited that it was back in style because the last time that charms were in style, 2010s, I would say, something like that. It was literally like one charm at a time. It wasn't like this whole like all the charms, we're gonna put all the charms on, you're not even gonna be able to see the bag type of situation. It was like you got one LV charm, or maybe you got the Burberry teddy bear charm and he was like dressed in a trench coat or something. I mean, so it was like you had one charm on your bag and that was probably it. We weren't like Burkifying bags. But this trend I was like super excited about because obviously it's like, I have like the flamingo, I have the Birkin, I have like all the things, the chicken, like just it's all over the bag. And this was the bag when I envisioned this trend. This was the bag that I wanted to put it on. So I ended up with this bag. I think that without the charms, I wouldn't like it. I don't really like the fact that it's this smooth leather. I probably would have, I do like the suede versions better. However, I live in a tropical environment and that is not the best idea. So suede is not my friend here, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like about the bag. I feel like the bag for me needs the charms in order for it to like be a bag that I want to use. So once this excessive charm situation kind of goes away or gets old, or I'm, if I get to a point where I'm not so into it anymore, or it looks like dated, and I'm not so worried about that, but like sometimes things can look super dated and even if you still like them, you're like, oh, maybe I need to give it a rest for a while. And that's just natural. This is how fashion works. But I think that, I don't know. I think I didn't need a new bag to do the charm situation. That's what I think I mean to say, is that the only reason I purchased this bag was because of how everybody was showing it online with all their charms. And while I think it's adorable, I don't really use it a lot, to be honest. I think I'm gonna just use it today because now I need to use it. But yeah, like it's cute. I like it. It's a very like smooth leather, which makes me nervous, like for scratches and stuff. I don't know what else to say, but I do think that it was because I just kept on seeing it and I was like, okay, I need charms and I need that bag. They need to go together. But I could have done it with any other bag, and maybe specifically a bag that, because now I have charms on a lot of bags, but bags that I would use with or without charms. So now I'm stuck sort of for now with a bag that is very plain and not so much my style, just because I wanted to put charms on it that may or may not be in for a long period of time. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I would say that that was a no good purchase. So I think that the only one that we've established was a good purchase that the internet influenced me to buy, or social media, was the crystal Gucci slides. Go figure. Everything else is kind of like a something is wrong with all the other options. You know what I'm saying? Like they might have been good choices had I made better decisions regarding those items, but the way that I purchased them or the way that like whatever happened, they ended up just not being the best decisions. So that's it, guys. I would love to know from you if you've made it this far. First of all, thank you. If you could give me a thumbs up, that would be amazing. I mean, easy for you to do, but honestly, it means a lot to me. And yeah, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button because again, free for you, but literally like it's priceless for me. Let me know though, like what are the bags that influenced, like what did social media influence you guys to buy? Was there anything that you were like, ugh, like I shouldn't have, you know, you were obsessed with because all your whole feed was just like over and over and over again. You know, that's how they get you. And, you know, let me know what that item was. Did it work out for you? Did it not work out for you? Was there something that you like narrowly escaped? Was there something that you were like super set on and then just didn't do it and are happy that you didn't buy it? Like, let me know kind of what you're thinking about in terms of this subject, I guess. And if you're watching and you have a YouTube channel, I would love to hear from you and just tag me in, you know, in the description or whatever of your video so that I know that you responded to this tag that wasn't mine to begin with, but I would love to see more videos like this because I think it's fun to know that I'm not the only one that gets sucked into the social media machine, right? We're not alone, guys. We all fall into it. All right, guys. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. I think I did pretty good in terms of timing, and I don't want to get sidetracked and keep talking now. So again, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you so much, and I'm gonna put my little social media handle, my Instagram handle over here. If you are not already following me, come and follow me for some. Again, I'm trying to get into it in terms of like posting more daily like stories and stuff. Maybe, you know, and reels at sometimes, but mainly stories. So if you are not following me, come follow me over there. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. So I will see you guys next one. All right. Bye, guys.